It's been so long since I've made a video. Maybe it's because I haven't had enough just time to myself or something, and I have to do catch up of my life diary from a while ago, from the demon house to where I'm at now, explaining my soon-to-be exorcism. I have no idea where to even begin this story. It's probably several videos, but yeah, so I lived at the demon house. That was where the Baphomet came, tried to rape me in the bathroom. Wasn't happening. Broke up with my boyfriend at Burning Man. That wasn't happening because I was just like, no, I'm not going to be treated like this. And to my roommate finally being able to sell the house. And boy, oh boy, I really truly loved living in the house because it was beautiful and I loved it. It was just, I liked the pool, I liked the big space, but energy was just so off. And it put me through the ringer. I mean, the parties it was great. Holding parties was great, but just to this point where I'm very, very drained. So she finally sold the house, and my friend Jason and I had to immediately move out, which was interesting because we had two choices. There was this guy and this witch who was a nurse, and she had a black familiar. And then there was another house which had more people our age. And just because I see through the veil sometimes, this girl was younger. She's pretty much a witch from Salem witch trials or something. It's crazy. And she has a black cat too. Yeah, she has a black cat too. And I could tell, so it was interesting because we chose that household. It was just cleaner, nicer. I really liked the place minus the whole in the fucking ghetto thing. In the gates was good. In the townhouse was great. For a while it was going really good, but I knew from judging from the animal, this black cat named Kiki, that she had a lot of problems, because I can kind of tell how people are gonna be by their animals. So yeah, she was kind of being fed off of, and turns out Jason's being fed off of too. And sex is beyond sacred is all I gotta say. And I have at this point at least 7 things I'm dealing with, and it's put me at where I'm at now. But yeah, so I don't know, Jason and I, there's a lot of love, but there's a lot of problems. And I always had a feeling, but I didn't want to fucking believe it. I didn't want to fucking believe any of it was true, it was the fidgety movements. And then when I tripped, it was even more fidgety, weird movements. And it's kind of creepy when I think about it. And then I asked myself, why is it I didn't want to have sex with this guy ever? Even though I love and care about him, what's going on with me? And I know I'm dealing with my own hurt, so I figured it was my own hurt that I'm dealing with. So I don't know, it was just really weird. And I think part of that isn't just that I'm hurting a lot, but it's actually he's kind of possessed badly. And luckily for me, I mean, I am too. but I'm not in any kind of like denial about, man, people keep showing, I'm just trying to find a quiet place. I'm not in any denial about what I got. Call it spiritual STD. But yeah, and I knew, because like, it's funny, my friend Destiny ended up getting exorcism not that long ago. She's kind of turned into a Jesus freak at this point, but you know, I totally understand why. Like, I can't be like, oh, this, that, no. But I think she might have given it to him and he might have given it to me. Although he has other things prior to this. Like, it wasn't just always Destiny. It's other stuff. So, I don't know. This is it's so weird to talk about it. I'm like trying to like talk about all this weird fucking possession and entities. But I feel like these things need to be said, that yes, these things are true. And sadly, majority of people are possessed and don't realize it. And this is why we act out and do stupid shit that hurt others, hurt ourselves. I mean, like, possession isn't necessarily like the movies. Can be, but it's not. Sometimes it's just like smaller shit that you would never think about. And that's what it is. A majority of people sadly have something. This is why you're really gonna know your people, your partner, and protect yourself. And I let my guards down. I was practicing a lot of magic and manifesting, and not all of it was the light, you know. I can't sit here and be like, I'm some super light being. Like, I am. I'm definitely of the light, I know that, but I've done some not so light things and brought some things upon myself and others, you know. And I went to like the Grand Canyon before my move out of the girl who was witchy, which was, it was interesting because when I moved, like, I knew like it was coming and everything. Like, I went to the Grand Canyon. Oh man, this is weird. This guy like has a mask on, like full-fledged mask, and he's closing his window. So weird. Like, I went to the Grand Canyon. I think it's, and I just like had a talk with like God while I was there, pretty much. And the talk was, you know, I'm doing all this magic shit and I get so close and then like it all just falls apart, you know. I'm not like, what am I fucking really getting out of this? Like, I would get so fucking close, and I know part of it has to do with like other people's energies and, you know, like magic, there's just so much to it, and if you don't get everything right, it just all fucking fucks up. You can just call it quits. But yeah, I don't know, I just like surrendered. I was just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I've been trying to fucking drive this spaceship of mine for quite some time, and to be honest, like, I'm not the fucking best driver of this. I don't even know the direction I'm trying to go. Like, I thought I knew, you know, I thought I knew my direction, and what I want is all wrong to begin with. It's all fucking wrong. I literally was covering up my pain that I'm going through by being all like, I'm going to find, yeah, that's why I was wearing the mask, I smell paint, oh god. By chasing money and all this stupid shit that doesn't even fucking matter. Like, none of this fucking matters. That's the thing. None of it matters. Yeah, I was chasing stupid shit. And that's why I am where I'm at, because I shouldn't have been chasing these things. What I should have been chasing is myself. I should have been chasing my passions and all that other stuff. But instead I was like, no, I'm gonna have money so I can do all these things and chase like the fucking money. And it's just, it wasn't right. I have to make other videos because there's just so much to this fucking story. But don't chase fucking money. Money, like, I'm not saying, like, well, the money is evil because satanic sigils, but it's not like, we have to have it to survive in this world. So, like, be of the world, not, be in the world, not of the world. I had to make another video.